we're taking the next step in our ClickMagick tutorials, and what I'm actually going to do today is walk you through actually setting up a tracking link. Now, you'll be able to see my screen, and in fact, you should be able to see my screen right now. What I will do is there are three very key ingredients to making sure that you're able to monetize what you're doing through advertising and marketing. There are three key tools that you need. One of those tools is a funnel builder or a web page builder that you can use to build your front door, so to speak, of being able to get people into your world and be able to market to them and to connect with them. The second part of that is your autoresponder. Now, I use GetResponse, which I have done some tutorials, and if you haven't seen them, let me know, and I'll be happy to share those with you. Then, the third step, and it's kind of actually in between, you set it up, but it's kind of in between the first step and the second step, and that is your tracking links. And I use ClickMagick. Again, there are others out there, and there are some good ones. I think ClickMagick is the best that's out there. That's that's in the reasonable price range, and that pretty intuitive. So it's not that difficult to actually use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go to ClickMagick. Now, this is my account at ClickMagick, and like I said before, there are lots of tools that you can use to understand how to use it. They do very well in showing you those things. Now, as you can see here, it says, please remember that if you're going to advertise on Facebook, that you need to have a custom domain. I do have a custom domain. I use Namecheap. Again, there's GoDaddy, and there are numerous ones out there. Bluehost is another one. But anyway, there are a number of them. So I use Namecheap, but you don't have to use Namecheap. You can use one of the others. So anyhow, let's go ahead and with ClickMagick here. When you get ready to set it up, what you're seeing right here are different campaigns that I've run, and these are the names that I've given those campaigns so that I can track them and understand which ones I want to look at and when I want to look at them. So you go to links, and it's going to take you where we're at right now. Then you go to create a new link, and that'll drop down here in a second, and it'll give you a, well, it's supposed to. Let's try it again. There we go. Now, I've already set one of these up, but what you do is you put the link name here, and like it says, it's a friendly name, must be 4 to 32 characters, and you're the only one that sees that. The people that go through your funnels do not see that, okay? So what I'm going to do is run down here, and I know where it's at. I set it up earlier, and this is it. It's called Early 3, and that name, I just made it up so that I would have a name that I could show, okay? Now, then what you get is this view right here, and as you can see, this is, I already set it up. This is my custom domain. I gave it the name. I put it in here. I just plugged in Google. I'm going to show you how it works, and then you click on Save Changes. That will save it, and then it gives you this slug here. Now, if you want to actually put this there, you could actually put that there, and that's what would show on that link. So now let's go ahead and preview this so you can see what happens. We'll click it, and it should take us to Google. Sure enough. So that takes you to wherever you're taking it. If you're taking it to a e-commerce store or a software or a training program or whatever, wherever you want to take them, this will track it for you. Then you go over here, you click on this, and then if you want to track your conversions, which I highly suggest you do, then it'll give you some pixels that you can put in, and we'll do that in another step. Split testing I also highly recommend, because that way you have, 2 or 3 landing pages, and it split tests which one does the best job of converting for you. Okay, and then the traffic quality is the next one that I look at, because you want to look at your traffic falling somewhere between at minimum 80%, but say 80, I like it between 82 or 3 to 95. I don't know, I've never seen 100%, but that would be pretty sweet, because that'd be pretty quality traffic that you would be getting. So then what you do, and which I covered in the first one that I talked about, and if you haven't seen that, I'll just quickly repeat it. Here at the top you have these initials, and if you put your, let me go here a second, I got to close this. If I don't close this, it won't show it to me. Okay, go back up here, and then the TC stands for total clicks. There you see it. Unique clicks, seems to be taking it a minute, which is the unique clicks. Then you've got your flag clicks. Now flag clicks is something to be aware of, and to whatever kind of traffic you're running, you really want to watch this part of it, because flagged through ClickMagick, a flag click is one that is a computer generated click. It's not a person, and and the only thing that's going to matter to you is that you get real live people coming through your program and through your process. Otherwise, it's all for naught. Then A stands for actions. An action basically means that they clicked on the link that was in your email swipe, and that's another subject we can go into. But basically, email swipe is the email that is sent out. There's a link in it, and the purpose of that email, it has only one purpose for you, and that is to get them to click on the link that's in there and put their information in. When they put their information, they click on the link, then they put their information in. Now, this is your action click rate. So, for example, like this one, 68% of these people click. That's a very good rate. This one down here is really good. That's 100%. That doesn't happen too often. Anyway, and then engagement is if they basically opt in. In other words, they give you their email address, what other information you've asked for, they put it in there. Here, your engagement click rate shows you the percentages there. And we'll slide down here, and this you got to wonder about. I don't think that's, you got more people than you sent emails to. Kind of hard to believe. S stands for sales, sales click-through rate. CPC stands for clicks, cost per click. CPA is cost per action. CPS is cost per sale. EPC is earnings per click. and ROI is return on your investment. Now, these will not show up if there are not figures involved, particularly the sale and your these numbers don't line up unless there's a cost or price of the sale in there so that it can adjust to that number. So anyhow, that's basically how you set it up. Then you put that link that we just developed there, that link goes into the email that you're sending out to get people on your list. Okay? That's called advertising, and that's what advertising is. No matter what the form is, that's what advertising is. So again, I appreciate you taking the time to look at it. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment in the link below or in the comments below. If you've seen this in a newsletter, just reply to the newsletter. I'll get back to you and give you as much information as I can. Other than that, Lauren, aka Moses, and as always, I am pulling for your success.